Out of all the 5 stars in the game, do you own any of these two characters? Chances are you probably don't. Then do you have a reason to be farming this domain? You fucking don't. But that's not all, because my first question led you to believe that if you own one of these two characters, you have a reason to farm this domain, but you fucking don't. And I'll explain why later in this video. Vermilion Hereafter is an artifact set which 4-piece only works on one character in the game at the moment, which is Xiao. You could use it on other characters, because if you take damage, you can get that increase anyways, but it's seriously not fucking worth it. Like, it requires you to, like, stand still like a moron, take damage purposely to get, what, a 8% attack increase? Seriously? Do you want to do that? I don't think you do. You need an HP drain in order to activate it. And the only character in the game so far that has an HP drain is Xiao, at the moment. So this set can only be used on Xiao at the moment. Meanwhile, the other set seems a bit more generic at first glance. This set offers you a 36% chance to trigger a empowered normal attack. And if you don't get the empowered normal attack, your chances will be increased by a further 36%. Until you finally hit this, and then your chances will be back to 36%. So you might think to yourself, well, I can use this set on these characters. The problem is, how many of these characters that use normal attacks in the game already had a set that functions better than this? The answer is all of them. And I haven't even touched on the biggest problem this set has, which is the fact that if you have higher ping, you're not getting the full DPS increase you should be getting from this.
What do you mean by that?
I'll explain. You get a 36% chance every time you hit a normal attack, and if you don't hit your empowered normal attack, then this chance increases by a further 20%. But if you have higher ping, you take more time to send this information to the server that you didn't hit your empowered attack. So the system that they created for the set doesn't really function if you have a ping that's, like, let's say above 100. Because above that 100, it will lower your damage per second, which makes this set instantly not worth it, especially when you consider that there are alternatives to this set, such as Gladiator's Finale, that has been in the game since the beginning, and you don't even need to farm this, because you find Gladiator's Finale as a drop from bosses, so you will farm this set passively, and it's easily an alternative to Echoes of an Offering. But even then, if we consider particularly the case of Ayato, we could use even harder depth. It would have been finally a chance to make this set worth on another character, you know, a Haijo unit that uses E and then it does either normal or charged attacks. But nah, they had to create Echoes of an Offering, this disaster of a set, with the other disaster of a set, which is Vermilion Hereafter, to create this shit stain of a domain that you never ever farm. You should never ever farm, because you are wasting your resin by doing so. If you want to farm for your Ayato, then you should be farming Heart of Depth, because while farming Heart of Depth, you're also farming Blizzard Strider, which is another really good set. If you wanna farm for your Xiao, you should probably farm Viridescent Venerer, because that set is used on pretty much every animal unit, which means that you are farming for another gold as well. Let's say you find some EM pieces for Sucrose, for Venti, for Kazuha. Like you are using your resin efficiently, because that set is broken. Meanwhile, farming Vermilion Hereafter is gonna give you a minimal DPS increase on your Xiao that is seriously not fucking worth your resin and your time.
兔兔伯爵，出击！开锅了，开锅了！